So what we're seeing right now is a coordinated effort to basically take everything that the government does not want people sharing online and slap labels on it of hate speech, cyberbullying, fake news, and now Russian propaganda. They're just going to mix that all together in a giant ball and justify censoring it. And you can see when you take a step back and really look at what's going on, how coordinated this effort really is. It's just gotten really insane, a total Orwellian clampdown. On November 22nd, the House introduced a bill that specifically had a section in there about Russian propaganda, which was passed on November 30. So they introduced the bill, and 8 days later, they're already passing it. In it, there's Title V, Matters Relating to Foreign Countries, Section 501, which calls for the U.S. government to, quote, counter active measures by Russia to exert covert influence. And then they have a list of media manipulation, and they specifically mention disinformation and forgeries. So that's another way of saying fake news. Right at the same time that the House was introducing this bill, on November 24th, you had Washington Post put out this article about how experts are saying that the Russian propaganda effort helped spread fake news during the election, and they're referencing this website here called Propaganda or Not, which is a completely anonymous website, and if you take a look at this list, you'll quickly see all of the alternative media is on there, along with WikiLeaks, DC Leaks, RT. It's just all mixed up together. Everybody you can think of that would ever say anything negative about the American government. Nobody knows who's behind this, but for a website that's so-called experts, this is how they figure out who propaganda is. They sent out this tweet on November 19th saying pretty much anybody hating on Soros is echoing Russian propaganda. It's a good rule of thumb. So according to the so-called experts at Prop or Not, if you hate on Soros and have anything negative to say about him, you're echoing Russian propaganda. That's experts, supposedly. It's pretty clear this is not a group of experts, but more like a group of paid agitators. But this is what's happening, and it's going to continue happening. So what people need to do is try to figure out where to go instead, because YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, these platforms are going to be more and more heavily censored to the point that it's going to be very hard to share information.